Hi students, happy morning to all. Welcome to 9th standard video. Today we are going to learn about 9th standard English Unit 7 poem The Stick Together Families. The Stick Together Families, Edgar, Albert, Guest. This video is the continuation of the last video. Okay students, shall we move? The Stick Together Families, Edgar, Albert Guest. Already we heard a scene about the author Edgar Albert Guest. The Stick Together Families, Edgar Albert, Edgar Guest. The Stick Together Families. So this poem mentioned for the joint family. Stick together means here refers to the joint family. The stick together families are happier by far than the brothers and the sisters who take separate highways are. The gladdest people living are the wholesome folks who make a circle at the fireside that no power but death can break, and the finest of convention ever held beneath the sun are the little family gatherings when the busy day is done. There are rich folk, there are poor folk who imagine they are wise, and they are very quick to shatter all the little family ties. Each goes searching after pleasure in his own selected way. Each with strangers likes to wander and with strangers likes to play. But its bitterness they harvest and its empty joy they find. For the children they are wisest or the stick together guide. In the first stanza of this piece, the speaker begins by making a sweeping statement about the happiness of families. Without any further information, a reader is able to make the assumption that Gust, or at least his speaker, cares about how families interact and whether or not they remain together. He states that the families that stick together are the happiest. Not only is sticking together something they do, but the phrase is also used as an adjective to describe the family unit. Just as a family might be happy or unhappy, it can be stick together. Guest reasonings is fairly straightforward. He is assuming that those such as brothers and sisters are always going to be more at peace when they stay together rather than taking separate highways. This phrase is concentrate with both physical and mental or emotional distance. In the second stanza, in the next rhyming couplet, he describes the comrade that can be found around a fireside. He is depicting an intimate moment with a family that cares enough to spend time together without distraction. They are wholesome and happy or gladsome. Their bond to one another is unbreakable, except if death were to strike. In the last two lines, the speaker describes another moment of coming together. The family in question this time is one that works hard during the day and then meets up when the busy day is done. In the second stanza, the speaker once again uses the phrase stick together. This time it is in reference to the children that are wisest. They do not come from only rich or poor our families. Instead, they are only defined by their attention to one another and desire to go searching after pleasure together rather than separately. Life does not have to divide those with separate interests. It can connect families into new supportive structures. If one does not pursue this kind of connected life, then they will end up with an empty field devoid of joy. Okay, students, now come to the third stanza. There are some who seem to fancy that for gladness they must roam, that for smiles that are the brightest they must wander far from home, that the strange friend is the true friend and they travel far astray. They waste their lives in striving for a joy that's far away. But the gladdest sort of people, when the busy day is done, are the brothers and the sisters who together share their fun. So, in the third assist, the speaker does away with the belief that happiness is only gained through roaming. That means roaming. These same people are drawn to the idea of wandering and seeking out strange friends who are not necessarily good ones. All of this, the speaker says, is in vain. It is wasted time that would be better spent alongside someone who truly cares. The last two lines reiterate the points of the previous stanzas. A busy day does not need to separate family members. Time can always be found to come together, and happiness and fun exist only in a shared experience. As is customary within guest poetry, the final stanzas or last few lines summarize everything his speaker previously stated. So, the last two lines of this third stanza reiterate the points of the previous stanzas. A busy day does not need to separate family members. Time can always be found to come together, and happiness and fun exist only in a shared experience. Okay, students, now come to the rhyming words. So, rhyming words I already told. Rhyming words means it gives the similar sound. So, here roam, home. So, roam, home gives similar sound, and astray, away, stray, way. So, it gives the similar sound. Done, fun, done, fun. So, what are the rhyming words here? Roam, home, astray, away, done, fun. Okay, students, thank you for watching my video. Have a nice day. Thank you.